Okay, hi everyone. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So today is the last day of the season. It's the 30th of April, and now I'm gonna start playing the duels. Hopefully, I get to Master 5, and I'm gonna update you after every 5th duel. So yeah, now I'm gonna do 5 duels, then show you those 5 duels. If I progressed, that's also really good. So yeah, I'm gonna play a lot of games today, and this is probably gonna be a little bit of a longer video, but yeah, hopefully it ends well. So yeah, let's start, I guess. Yeah, well, yeah, after the first 5 duels, I have deranked again to Diamond 3. Like, yeah, I definitely cannot catch a break. Yeah, these 5 games were just super freaking hard. This is the first duel, and here I'm going first, and my hand is decent, but I drew Break and Barrier, which are very bad to draw. So I used Prison, the Shavara, some of the tour guide. I used the Veiler, I just chained the Shavara, and yeah, they immediately scoop. So yeah, that was a very, and here I'm going second, and my hand is, it's decent, I guess. It does need a it does have a starter and a extender, and also a prison. So yeah, I used the Fuvulos on Ankh, so I can get one draw. So they will summon the Exodia here. Yep, draw into Aruha. Aruha is very good. They set the Exod Fires of Rage. Yep, draw into Apocalypse. They immediately shotgun the Maxi, which is very bad. So I used the Dark Beckoning Beast, add the opening, use opening, add the Dark Beckoning Beast, normal summon it. Yep, go for the Yama. Add the Shavara, set the Prison, use Aruha, Prison, summon the Shayama. Yep, they use the Exiled Fires of Rage just to destroy everything, use the Aruha, special summon the Shavara. Apocalypse discards the Shavara. They negate that with Exodia, sure. Chamber, Shayama is gonna pop the Chamber. Yep, Chamber is gonna summon, and also Yama is gonna bring back another Shavara. Yep, summon the Aruha, they use the Super Poly. Yep, they summon the Garura, use the Squirmer, summon the Close Heaven, target the Exodia, go for the Underworld Goddess. Yep, and now the point is that I have to OTK him, right? Well, that's gonna be very hard because I don't have any more extenders. I just have the Finsmiths. So I use the Squirmer to bring back the Dark Beckoning Beast, to summon the Sequence, use the Sequence, to summon the Aeroliter, Aeroliter is gonna send the Buyo, Buyo, add the Mutiny, use Mutiny, they use the freaking Retaliating Sea, which is, crazy, Duke of Demise, use the Engraver, shuffle back the Lacrima, and I definitely forgot that my opponent is playing Exodia, but I didn't expect that he would draw it that quickly, because I think that he had like 15 cards in his deck. So that was very lucky from him, because I would have used the Engraver, sent the Requiem to destroy the Retaliating Sea, and I don't think if this is enough, but I would have been able to link off the Duke of Demise, then banish it, use the Shavara. I don't think I used the Shavara yet, so that's 2000 more attack. So that's a very unfortunate duel, but third duel. Here I'm going second, and my hand it's good again, and also I drew Maxi, but that Maxi is most likely not gonna resolve. So, and of course they have the call by. They either have call by or ash or cross out. Like, bro, can you sometimes just draw a whole, you know, all engine and no non-engine, so I can actually have a chance? Because now, yeah, they can just look at my hand, look at my top deck as well. Yep. Kilton Synchro, yep. Throne and Shavara, they banished the Shavara. They placed the Throne on the top of the deck because they can just pop it, which is okay. Yep. Loudness War. The clip also, yeah, also banished my sequence, so yeah, basically the Finsmith package is worthless now. Yep, they use the Loudness War just to pop the Throne. Yep. Use the Aruha, pop the Prison. They use the remix. Yep, add the mix and summon the clip. Yep, go for the Crackle. Crackle is gonna snipe one more extra deck card. No, two more, yeah. Soul of Rage and the Underworld Goddess. Yep, summon the Shavara, Squirmer. Yep, Yama. Channeling 1, channeling 2. Yep, set the chamber. And add back the Shavara. Use the Shavara, pop the chamber. Summon the Aruha. They use the Kilton Synchro. Add the clip. Use clip. Yep, summon the Zaylan. And yeah, Crackle. Crackle is gonna banish two more freaking cards. Like, bro, like, freak off. Like, they have banished like 5 freaking cards from my extra deck. Like, what can I do? Yep, summon Engraver, Requiem. Have to send the Loudness War because, yeah, it protects everything. Yeah, that's also very frustrating. So at least I summon the Wayhacking Caesar and end on the Super Producer, because yeah, I had nothing to summon here. I had no sequence, there is no Underworld Goddess, I didn't have the Soul of Rage to summon it. So yeah, so they use the mix. Yep. Q, try to use the Wayhacking Caesar, but yeah, they can just negate that with the Zaylan. Yep, destroy the Wayhacking Caesar. Rico, add the clip, go for the B2B. Yep, yeah, also, yeah, Break is gonna be on the top of my deck, which is, yeah, frustrating, but here I think yeah, Aruha effect to summon the Shavara just to shuffle the deck, so I don't draw the Break. And I do draw the Apocalypse, which isn't bad, but it requires a card in my hand where I do have Launcher, and I don't really wanna discard Launcher. But yeah, they pop my Engraver. I use the Shayama to pop the Launcher, probably a misplay, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, because if I tried to use the Apocalypse, discard the Launcher, they would have just destroyed the Apocalypse, so yeah, that wouldn't have mattered in the long run. So yeah, these two duels are very, very unfortunate. This is the 4th duel, and here I'm going 2nd, and my hand it's decent, but the problem is that I have no non-engine, and also I only have Tour Guide and Throne as starter and extender. Everything else is basically dead, because yeah, another Throne is worthless. Launcher and Break are also unplayable. And also I'm playing against Vanquish Soul, and Vanquish Soul, yeah, is one of those toxic decks that I still don't like. They also have the Dogoran, by the way. Yeah, crazy. They use the Holy Sue, summon the Mad Love, use Mad Love, add the Field Spell. Yep, Field Spell. The Ripper effect, add the Case for Canine. Yep, add the Caesar, use the Case for Canine, add the Zuna. I don't understand why they added the Zuna, why they didn't add the Jokul, by the way, because they could have extended even more. But yeah, they use the Mad Love to bounce my Tour Guide. Yep. Throne. you try to use the Squirmer, they just negate that with the Ripper, and yeah. 6 freaking cards in my hand and none of them are playable. Wow. Fan freaking tastic, like brother in Christ. Yeah, and they can just use the Rock, then the Mad Love, just, yeah, bounce the Squirmer, special summon the Izuna, Lupus summon, go for the Nash Knight. Yeah, this deck is just so freaking annoying, yeah. Yep, Nash Knight again, then Masquerader to pop the throne, and yeah, this is gonna be more than enough for game. Yep, Caesar, and this is 9k damage, and this is the 5th duel, and here I'm going second, and again my hand is decent, but I'm going second, and I'll have to play. Yeah, I'm playing against Kashtira. Kashtira is such a fun deck, by the way. If you haven't noticed, yeah, they can just summon the Shangri-La, use the Rice Heart. But they didn't banish anything worth it, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, they can just do the full combo, summon the Rice Heart, summon the Shangri-La, summon the Unicorn. They'll also summon the Fenrir. So yeah, at least I try to yeah, break this board. Beckoning Beast, there's the Unicorn, banish my Lord Yama. That's completely fine, I have 2. Yep, use the opening, add another Dark Beckoning Beast, normal summon it, go for the SP Little Knight because of the Rice Heart, and I tried to banish the Rice Heart, but of course they have the Imperm, like of course. Like bro, any other card here I would have been in a good spot, because then I would be able to of course use the Shavara, pop the Prison, and none of my materials would have been banished. But here, yeah, it doesn't matter, they can just use the Rice Heart, banish the Prison, and yeah, crazy. And this deck is also gonna get buffed because yeah, they are getting triple Fenrir as well. Yeah, disgusting. But yeah, 5 very bad duels. Hopefully I get to Diamond 2 very soon. I have to. Yeah, it's the last day of the season. Well, yeah, the long story short, I really didn't manage to get back to Diamond 2. Actually, not even Diamond 1 or Master 5. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, it's okay. I played a lot of duels today, and I'm gonna show you all of them. So yeah, a lot of games. Here it is. Yep, here's the last duel that I showed you. Here's the the 6th duel, I think. And here I'm going first, and my hand it's decent, but it only has the Dark Beckoning Beast and the Nightmare Throne as starter and extender. They ash my Dark Beckoning Beast, which is completely fine. Yep. Use the Throne, add the Squirmer, special summon Squirmer. Yep, summon the Yama. Use Yama, add the Shavara. Yep, use the Squirmer now, summon the Dark Beckoning Beast, go for the summon Sorceress. Yep, use the Sork, summon the Shayama, and the Buyo. Buyo is gonna add the Mutiny, go for the Close Heaven, then a Requiem, summon the Lacrima, send Engraver, yep, shuffle back the Close Heaven, summon it, yep, Requiem, send the Shayama, yep, go for the Sequence now, use Sequence, go for the Air Leader effect, send the Shavara so I can set the Chamber, use the Shavara, pop the Chamber, yep, Chamber, summon the Aruha, go for Abomination, use the Mutiny, go for the Duke of Demise, yep, Mutiny, send one of the Archfiends, yep, use the Shayama, pop the Aruha, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 Aruha. Yep, Aruha is gonna summon the Shavara, and Yama is gonna summon the Archfiend. Archfiend is gonna grab the Necromancer, go for Wave Hacking Caesar, Duke of Demise, normal summon the Necromancer, go for the Yama. Yep, use the Necromancer, Archfiend, try and grab the Launcher, go for Super Producer, use Launcher, bring back Necromancer and Archfiend. Yep, Archfiend, grab the Barrier, use the Producer just to clear up the space, use the Necromancer, bring back Archfiend, and this Archfiend is gonna grab the second, the Reaper. Yeah, because I have to have at least 2 Infernities on the board. So in this case I have 3 actually, which is great, plus 2 Barriers and Mutiny for follow-up, and of course the Caesar. But yeah, my opponent starts with Super Poly, they fuse off the Abomination and Soul of Rage, which is completely fine. Yep, they attack over the Caesar, sure. Yep, I can just use the Yama, bring back the Soul of Rage. Yep, they try to use the Feather Duster, but nope, that's gonna get negated. They also have their own Nightmare Throne to add the Beast, but yeah, that would just get negated by Barrier or by the Soul of Rage. So they just scoop. This is the 7th duel, and here I'm going second, and my hand is okay, I guess. I did draw the opening, and opening is basically not a 1-card starter, and I'm playing against Rockets. Rockets got some really good support recently, especially the Rocket Loader. Even though the Loader actually locks you into only summoning Darks, so you cannot summon the Seals or the Seals. The Link 2, don't really care because the Rockets just got a lot of good extenders. Here is one of them, the Trisboral. Yep, summon the Fatal Flare. Yep, add the Rocket Caliber, special summon it, go for the Pisty. Yep, use the Pisty, by the way. Yeah, the Trisboral, of course it has the great arrows for the LP and Pisty. Sadly LP is banned, but yeah, that's good. Yep, bring back the Loader, go for the Boral Shroud Dragon, and yeah, they just passed the turn on this, which is okay. Drawing to Engraver, so basically I only have Tour Guide and the Reaper as my 2 lines of play. So yeah, use the Reaper, summon the Archfiend, go for Yama. They also use the freaking Droll and Lockbird, by the way, which means that I cannot really do anything here. So I try to go for the Close Heaven, set the Chamber. Yep, the Requiem, yeah. And also, yeah, they also had the Call by the Grave. So if I drew into Full Veloz or Maxi, they would have negated that as well. So yeah, I just scooped there. This is the 8th duel, and here I'm going second, and my hand it's decent, but I drew Necromancer and Shayama, which is not good, and my opponent just resolved the Grass Looks Greener, which is, yeah, every time you resolve Grass, that's basically like a FTK card, because they just milled 15 freaking cards, and from that 1 card they got to Lobellion, then to Construct. They also had the Branded Fusion to send the Dracutail with the Elbaz. Yep, set the Ketu, normal summon the Lucius had the Melulu. Yep, use the Ketu at the Faimena. Yep, use Faimena, go for the Artalion. Yep, Artalion add back the Maxi, by the way. Yeah, which is, yeah, disgusting. Yep, set which one? The Flame, okay. yeah, add back the max C, and yeah, this is definitely not this is not gonna be a interactive game, that's for sure. And yeah, they summoned the Droll to my field, which is completely fine. Yep, they immediately just shotgun the max C. I try to use the opening, but they negate that with the flame. Yep, use the Apocalypse, discard the Shayama, send the Booyah. Yep, try to use the Aruha, but they can just use the 5 mana to summon the Shadow Winda, El Shadow Winda on my turn, so I cannot special summon anymore. So yeah, I cannot do anything here, and yeah, they also banish my Booyah and Shayama, and I just scoop. Yeah, very interactive. Wow, super freaking great. This is the 9th duel, and here I'm going second, and I drew double Beckoning Beast, Necromancer, Fuvolos, and Reaper. Yep, Duskkeeper. They of course have the Ash Blossom, and I'm not gonna waste I think any of your time, because yeah, this is just Malice gameplay, and I actually did stay during their whole freaking combo, so I'm not gonna show you this. We all know that they're just gonna end on the LA Code Talker, BS and something. No, sorry, on the Dark Fluid, basically the same thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip this duel. This is the 10th duel, and here I'm going second, and I drew Fuvolos, Engraver, Tour Guide, Talents, and Throne, which is definitely a decent hand. So they summon the Bellstar by discarding the field spell. They use the original Sinful Spoil, summon the Snake Eye Ash. Yep, Poplar. Use Poplar. Yep. Probably should have changed the Fuvolos on the OSS, but I was thinking that they would have Ash Blossom on that, but it seems they didn't, which is okay, I guess. So yeah, they actually start playing, and I drew into Tour Guide and Shayama, which are... Tour Guide is fine, but if you actually have just one Tour Guide, it's okay, but having two sucks. Shayama though is basically a brick, so yeah, Aruha is fine. Yep, they activated another field spell, and yeah, they just pass on this, which is actually very good. They use the Maxi. Yep, you try to use the Tour Guide. They negate the Tour Guide and also chain the Yami Synchro. Yep, bring back two Yamis. Yep, here they, yeah, Capsi and Marshmallow. Add back the surprise and draw one card. I use the talents. I draw my own Maxi. Yep, Throne, add the Squirmer. They chain the Snatchy. I chain my own Maxi, so I can draw a card every time they special summon. I drew into Prison, which is decent. Yep. They use the Cookie to book my two monsters, which is okay, I guess, but I still have the Aruha and also the Prison. Yep, pop the what's his name, the Squirmer. Yep. Draw one from Maxi as well. They imperm the Aruha, which is odd, I guess, because that does nothing. Yep. Use the Snatchy again, go for the Capsi. Capsi is basically just a Rota for 2, so that means nothing. Yep, they discard the Cookie, go for the Close Heaven. Yep, Shavara, set the Chamber, use the Close Heaven. Yep, they Ash Blossom the opening, which is completely fine. I can just use the opening still, just to bring back the gruesome Grave Squirmer, go for the Underworld Goddess, blink off their full freaking board, and now I can just use the Shayama, pop the Chamber, summon the Shavara, use the Engraver, shuffle back the Close Heaven. And yeah, this is, I think, enough for game. Yeah. Maxi probably helped me a lot because I drew into a lot of great extenders. And yeah, luckily I did draw Maxi. Yeah, that was the 10th. This is the 11th game, and here I'm going second. And my hand is, again, it's decent, but having non-engine means that I play against my opponent's full interruptions, and I play against Doom Z, where Doom Z actually is low-key kinda broken, because they can just XYZ on my turn, and their XYZ is a double attach. Yeah, double equip monster. It can equip 2 monsters, and here it is, this one. And it can also negate the monster effect. So yeah, they equipped the Dark Beckoning Beast, so there is basically no point of me activating the opening. So yeah, use the Aruha, summon the Shavara, and they negate the Aruha and also equip the Shavara. Like, bro, if this XYZ had one of those effects, it would have been broken, but it has freaking both effects. Yeah, disgusting. And yeah, I just scooped because yeah, I had no other plays left. This is the 12th duel, and here again I'm going second, and I drew into a brick basically. Yep, they used the Foolos, which is okay. Yep, the Sven adds the vision, right? Yeah, Chant, so Eldam adds the Megala. So yeah, there is literally no point of me showing you this duel because I bricked and they just drew cracked. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed that up because I do have a lot of games to show. And this is the 13th duel, and here I'm going second, and my hand is very decent because I have Tour Guide and Buyo and Aruha, plus the talents. Launcher is kinda bad, but yeah, I can just special summon the Buyo, and yeah, my opponent just surrendered, which is great. I'm definitely not gonna complain. So yeah, that was a very quick duel. This is the 14th duel, and here again I'm going first, sorry, and I drew a very bad hand. Yeah, have to discard the Foolos. Oh yeah, here actually I made a change to the deck. I forgot to mention that. I added another engraver plus Finsmith Sanct. Sanct is the one, it's like basically like Honor Drones, where you can special summon a token, a Light Fiend, and yeah, that makes engraver not dead. And another basic extender or starter. So that's what I added. I think that I just added those 2 cards. So yeah, this is the like 15 duel, and here I'm going first again. Again, another really good hand. Tour Guide and Dark Beckoning Beast. Also have to discard the Foolos. Like every time I'm going first, of course they have the Foolos, and yeah, Shavara doesn't have anything to pop, except, I mean, if I pop the Tour Guide, that basically means nothing. And yeah, I'm playing against some, the Zamina or Silago. What this deck was about? Yeah, it's Snake Eyes, right? Or which? No, yeah, Snake Eyes, Ash. Oh yeah, it's Rescue Ace, Snake Eyes. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this duel because yeah, they just OTK me. So yeah, this is the 16th duel, and here I'm going second, and I drew Double Throne, Foolish, Tour Guide, Necromancer. Yep, and my opponent is playing Cute Tunes. Cute Tunes, of course, they are freaking annoying. Yep, they just start with, the Cute Tune RS, and they just pass here, which is okay, I guess. But yeah, I just drew the third freaking throne, which is, yeah, even the 2 thrones were dead. But yeah, the RS basically makes triple throne like dead. I have to at least try to play something, and luckily my opponent just scooped, even though if they actually stayed after the Shayama, I really wouldn't have any other place. I would have to set the 3rd throne, summon the Shavara there, but yeah, that would do basically nothing. So yeah, I'm really glad that the opponent scooped. So yeah, how many duels left? 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 duels left. This is the, like, I don't know, 17th duel? Yeah, 18th, I don't know. And here I'm going second. And my hand, again, I draw double throne as well. And Foolish Burial, and my opponent is playing Vanquish Soul. Yep, they start with the Holy Sue, reveal the Heavy Borger and Ash, summon the Mad Love, add the field spell. Yep, activate the field spell. Yep, target Holy Sue. Have the Raisin, normal summon Raisin. Yep, add the Jowlong. Yep, use the Borger. Draw 1. Yep, summon the Jowlong. Reveal double Ash. Yep, add another Raisin. Also use the Stake or Soul. Like, yeah, their freaking hand was super freaking stacked. Yep, use the Ripper, add the Izuna. I don't really understand why Izuna. They should have added the Jokul, because it would have worked with the Jowlong, but okay, I guess. They discard the second Ash, which is completely fine. And yeah, drawing Barrier just sucks. They use the Ash Blossom on, yeah, the Nightmare Throne. Try to use the Shavara, they can just negate that with the Ripper and also chain Izuna. So yeah, I think that do I try to play around this or just scoop? Yeah, actually use the Foolish. Send the Shayama. Yep, pop the Barrier. Summon the Shayama. They use the Lupus. Yep, summon the Valen. Try to use the Shayama, but they can just book the Shayama and also chain the Holy Sue, so they can summon the Caesar. Yep, normal summon the Shavara. Use the Caesar, pop the Shavara, but yeah, they can actually pop the Squirmer, yeah, and I just scoop there because yeah, they have like 20 freaking cards against me. Yeah, crazy. This is the 19th duel, and here I'm going second, and yeah, I just don't even wanna also, yeah, I'm playing against Blue Eyes. With this hand there is just no freaking chance, so yeah, I'm just gonna skip this duel. Yep, this is the 20th duel, and here I'm going first, and my hand is okay. It's definitely decent. Pecking Beast, Throne, Shavara, Prison. Yeah, they use the Fuvolos. They use the double Fuvolos. So I think I didn't even special summon any. I think even once I didn't special summon from the deck or extra deck. Yeah, I just pass on set Prison and Shavara in hand, plus the Squirmer. This means that if my opponent, tries to destroy these, I can use the Prison. I mean, tape up the Prison with the DP, so that's really good. I can just summon the Aruha. Yep. And yeah, by the way, my opponent is playing heroes. Yep, they use the Cross Crusader, bring back the DP. Use the Cross Crusader, add the Plasma. Plasma is actually not that scary. Why? Because I already have 3 monsters on the board, and also I have the Shavara and Skirmer, so I can just... Also they tried to equip the Aruha, but nope, that's Shavara. Yep, and yeah, here I use the Skirmer just to special summon it. And here I think I just normal summon the Archfiend, yep. And link off the Plasma. Try to negate the DP, the chain DP. Yep, pop the opening, but that's completely fine. I can just also negate the DP special summon effect with Underworld Goddess. Yep, use the Shayama, summon the Aruha with the Chamber. I used the Shayama, pop the Aruha, pop the face down. It was super poly out of all things, which was, yeah. Summon the Lacrima, and yeah, my opponent just surrenders, which is great. And at this point, I was really going just, you can see, win-loss, 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 and win-loss, which is very frustrating because at the beginning of this day I was at Diamond 2 and I couldn't get back to Diamond 2 again. Yeah, but yeah, we have 4 more duels, so yeah, this is the 20. So yeah, this is the 22nd duel, I think, or 23rd. I already lost count, by the way, which is, yeah, there is a lot of duels that I played today, and I probably should have played even more, but yeah, Master Duel can just be tiring sometimes, and yeah, this hand is just awful, except, you know, actually when I think about it, the Engraver isn't dead anymore because I have the Fiendsmith Sanct. So yeah, actually Engraver, Apocalypse, maybe, and yeah, they just pass on Raisin, which is crazy. Yep, use the Throne, add the Dark Beckoning Beast, normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast, add the opening. I think that I cut the opening to 1, so I don't really wanna draw the opening. Oh yeah, by the way, my opponent activated Shifter, so that means that I don't really want to use my resources here. So yeah, I know that I banished the Dark Beckoning Beast, but they are not that valuable as Aruha and Shavara are, and the Engraver, of course. Yeah. So yeah, I just summoned the Yama, have the Shavara and Aruha and the Engraver for my next turn. So yeah, they use the Trap, reveal the Mad Love and the Raisin. Yep. Take 1000. Summon the Raisin, summon the Borger. Yep, use Borger. Reveal the Mad Love, draw 1. Go to the battle phase. Get over the Yama, which is completely fine. So yeah, now I have freaking 3 or 4 extenders, and also, yeah, Mutiny is crazy draw. Yep, use the Engraver. They use the Rock of the Vanquish Soul. Summon the Raisin, add the Holy Su. Yep, use the Sanct. Summon the Token, summon the Requiem. Yep, Requiem, tribute itself, summon the Lacrima over here. I don't wanna summon any of my monsters over here because the Raisin would just pop my monsters, so yeah. Use the Shiyama, pop the Mutiny, that was the force release. Yep, use Archfiend. Yep, add the Reaper, they also have the Droll. Yeah, but that's actually not gonna matter because at least I added the Reaper, so so it's another extender. Yep, use the Underworld Goddess, then Shayama, Chamber, summon the Shavara, summon the Wave Hiking Caesar, so it's a protection from Nibiru. Use the Engraver, equip the Requiem. Yep, use the Engraver, send the Requiem, and yeah, this is more than 10k damage, and yeah, my opponent surrenders because they have seen that I can just OTK easily, so yeah. This is the 23rd, I think, duel. Yeah, 23rd. And here I'm going first, and my hand is decent. The only problem is that I did draw opening, and I only run just one opening and triple Dark Beckoning Beast. But yeah, that's completely fine because I can just yeah, special summon the Buyo. Yep, Mutiny, Shavara. I get hit by the Droll and Lockbird. I still have plays though. I can just use the Apocalypse and the Archfiend, shuffle back the Buyo and the Dark Beckoning Beast, summon the Aerial Eater. Aerial Eater is gonna send another Shavara. Our Shavara is gonna set the chamber, use the Shavara from the hand, summon the Shayama, go for Close Heaven. Yep, use the Shayama, pop the Shavara, use the Yama, bring back the Archfiend, Wave Hacking Caesar. Yep, go for the Requiem effect, summon the Lacrima, send the Engraver, use Engraver, shuffle back to Close Heaven. Yep, go for SP Little Knight, and yeah, I have freaking SP Little Knight, Wave Hacking Caesar, Barrier, but yeah, they try to use the Hero Leaves, then I tried to negate that with the Wave Hacking Caesar. They chain Droplet, and I was like, okay, that's probably the prime time to use the Barrier, because Barrier is gonna negate basically Droplet plus 2 cards that they sent, or yeah, 2 cards. And they actually had a card that can actually stop the Barrier, which was, yeah, the Red Reboot. I actually forgot that this card exists. Yeah, this card, I know that it's banned in the TCG, but here it's actually at 2. I don't understand why it's at 2, by the way, which is, yeah, crazy. Yeah, now I have no interruptions. Spiritual Knight and Wave Hacking Caesar are just negated. Yeah, they can summon the Neos, then Polymerization, so yeah, they just OTK me here, so yeah, no point of showing that. I just wanted to showcase that hero players are actually playing the Red Reboot, because I don't understand why, but okay, I guess. This is the 24th duel. Yep, here I'm going second, and yeah, my hand is decent. The only problem is that I'm going second and I'm playing against the K9. Yep, Jokel, add the Lantern, go for the Ripper effect, add the case for K9, use it, add the Jokel. Yep, use the Lantern, bring back the Noroi. Yep, Lantern, add the Force Release, then Noroi, send the case for K9, look at my hand, and yeah, this is just and yeah, also they use the Saryuya, draw 4, like, yeah, I'm just gonna skip over this duel, like, there is no point of me showing that. Yep, and this is the last and final duel for today and for this season. This season I have managed to get to Diamond 2 twice. Hopefully I get to Diamond 1 next season. Yeah, I hope. So, the last duel. And here I'm going first. And my hand is actually decent. And I'm also going first, which is great. Yep, use the Sanct. Yep, summon the token, Requiem effect, summon the Lacrima, send Engraver, normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast at the opening. They also have the Droll. Yep, Droll is gonna hurt a lot because this was actually a very good hand. Yep, use the Sequence, summon the Aerial Eater. Yep, send the Shavara, set the chamber. Then use the Yama. That's why I actually sent the Yama, because Yama here actually has 2 purposes. One is that it sets up the chamber, and the second is that I can use Yama to add back that Shavara that I sent, so I can just pop the chamber with that same Shavara. And yeah, here I summon the Wave Hacking Caesar and Soul of Rage plus the Aruha. Yep, they use the Raigeki, which is, yeah, one of the craziest cards to use against Unchained, because yeah, I have Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3, just summon the Soul of Rage and Shavara. I also have Shavara in my hand, but yeah, they are playing Mitsurugi, and yeah, that's basically no point of me even showing this duel, because yeah, they can just OTK me, Murakumo, and yeah. So yeah, a little bit disappointed that I actually deranked to Diamond 3 out of all things. This season I have made a little bit more effort to get to higher rank, and I did actually. I get to Diamond Tier 3, where in the last season I got to Diamond 4. So yeah, I think that this season it was successful, but I can definitely do better, and maybe I should make this deck a little bit more, you know, in its optimal version, because this is now 50 cards, and yeah, it can definitely brick. And yeah, I'll think about it tomorrow. So yeah, here is the list if someone's interested. And yeah, that's it gonna be for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow. It's the new season. And yeah, goodbye.